Hi guys, welcome back to Wigs with Steph. I'm Steph and I was sitting here thinking today, we had a really nice day out. We had a really nice trip over to BC to visit my family and that was awesome. And so another day, another morning, I got ready and I threw this wig on my head and we went out, ran some errands. Needless to say, this wig has become one of my favorites. This is Luna by Ellen Wille, and I'm wearing it in the color light champagne shaded. It takes a lot for me to make another wig my favorite. It doesn't happen a lot. There's lots of wigs that I like, also lots of wigs I don't like that I don't even share on this channel. Because frankly, why would I waste my time talking about a wig that I don't like? And I've kind of had my set wigs for a really long time. That's like my go-to, my favorites, the ones that I feel like always look good and look good on so many people. And now Luna's right up there with them. In the past, I've liked how Ellen Wille wigs fit my head, but the one thing I didn't like about her heat-friendly synthetic wigs, that this one is, it is heat-friendly, her fibers always felt super dry in comparison to other wig brands. And that was really frustrating because I would rather purchase a wig that felt a little too big on my head but had some really nice synthetic fiber. I really want like the soft hair, the fiber that's going to tangle less, or at least not as fast. Like we know all synthetic wigs, all wigs in general, even human hair, they're going to tangle. Synthetic just happens to tangle a little faster, and then heat-friendly synthetic typically tangles a little faster than regular synthetic, but I prefer heat-friendly synthetic over regular because I find that no matter what synthetic you wear, it'll come to the point where it's just so tangly that you're just kind of disgusted with wearing it. You gotta fix it or else it's going in the garbage. And I always say this to people, but with heat-friendly wigs, I find it so much easier to fix than with the regular synthetics. I find it so much more difficult to bring back that luster and make it feel brand new again. Heat-friendly, I can usually make it feel brand new again, and I can keep repeating the process. Not only that, but I can make it style like whatever I want, which I love. So going back to the fiber of Ellen Wille, I'm used to her heat-friendly synthetics being just not that soft, like kind of rough on your fingers, really tangly, just not soft hair, very dry feeling. But this one, Luna, it's so silky and so smooth. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's just so silky and smooth. And I've worn this one a bunch at this point. I've had it for a little while now. And like, it's definitely not one of my newest wigs. It's not my oldest, but I've worn it enough to know kind of the wear and tear and how it's doing and how it's held up. And it's doing amazing. It's doing so much better than some of my other heat-friendly synthetics from Ellen Wille are doing. So I don't know what they did differently with this heat-friendly synthetic fiber, but something has changed to the point where I'm in love with it. And this has become one of my favorite wigs, but not only for that reason. Like that is a major plus. Don't get me wrong, because I want to be able to run my fingers through my hair and just let it glide on through. But it's not the only reason why I like it. I like this cut. I love these face framing shorter pieces that come off to the side and then all of these layers coming all the way down. I think it's just so flattering. Not only that, but it's flattering on so many different face shapes. I haven't just tried this on my head, guys. I put it on my friends, put it on my family at this point, and it seems to look good on everyone, which makes me really impressed. I love that. I love versatility with wigs. I like to be able to talk about wigs that aren't just gonna look good on me. I want to help others. So why would I just talk about wigs that only look good on me? It has to look good on others as well. Not only is this cut just so flattering because it just hugs the face and hugs the neck. I feel like it's kind of slimming too. Like I am pregnant right now. You watch me put on another wig that is poofier and shorter, and I kind of, let's be nice to myself here, I kind of look like a balloon, like just a bit. Maybe no balloon, but I don't know. But as you guys know, pregnancy, it makes you get bigger and bigger and bigger until you pop and the baby comes out. So I'm in the second trimester now. I have definitely put on weight, which is good. It's a normal, like healthy pregnancy. I'm very happy for that. But when I find a wig that makes me feel really good, it feels like it's slimming me down just a bit, framing my face and my neck, which I feel like I'm just bigger in general right now. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like this is a winner of a haircut, of a hairstyle. The other thing that I am a huge fan of is this color. This color is the light champagne shaded. So shaded, you've got the roots, which means not only does it match my eyebrows, but it also matches my bio hair. This is my own hair that always peeks out. But not only that, is she's put the lighter pieces up at the front of the hairline. Look at the lighter pieces up at the hairline. You can't see a thing. It looks so realistic. The lace just melts into your skin. I love the fact that there's no knots. Thank you, Ellen Wille, for listening. Thank you for making a wig that doesn't have knots in this color. And thank you for, I don't know what you did, but you changed the fiber and now it's like super soft. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You have listened. Let me do a quick spin and show you all sides. So this is the front, obviously, and this is with me pushing the hair into the front so it does layer forward. But I'm going to show you another style that you can do with this one in a second, in case you don't want it layering forward. So another way you can wear this wig that I've worn it previously just to give me a different look, take your hands and literally just fluff it up, push it back. Now it's a totally different style. It's up and away off your face. Nothing's falling in front of my face. I think it's just a whole new look. Not every wig you get can do this. You'll have to manipulate it with heat or product to get it to do something different. But with Luna, right out of the package, I was able to do this when I got it like way back when. And even still now, it's so versatile. I can pull it forward. Now look, we're back into the layers, or I can flip it out. It's so easy. I also like the length of it because it gives me enough that, like, because it's getting warm here in Calgary, it's summer or almost summer. It allows me to take a hair tie, and I don't have one on me, that's fine, but take a hair tie and like do a little ponytail, or I could even do a little bun, tuck it up and away off my neck for those hotter days, and pull out these face framing pieces. Just look how cute that is. Right? So it's going to keep you a lot cooler because of the length. It also fits my head superbly. Because this is Ellen Wille, I already knew that her caps tend to fit a smaller head. It tends to fit me more snug, and I have a petite head circumference. Although I swear my head swells a little bit when I'm pregnant, but even still, my head is still considered to be small. And so other brands' wigs fit me on the larger side, which is fine. I'll just wear a wig grip. I'll tighten up the back if I really want to wear that wig. But with Luna, I don't have to do anything extra. It just fits me so well. There's no extra room at the back. I don't know if you've ever experienced that before, but when you get a wig that's too big for you, sometimes the cap almost feels like it's hanging, even though it's not hanging, but you'll just feel extra material, extra fabric, and it's not really a good feeling. Whereas with Luna, it just fits me so well. So I wouldn't recommend Luna for someone who has a large head. I feel like because it's Ellen Wille cap, it's probably gonna fit you more on the snug side. It might not be very comfortable, but for someone who has a small head and loves the density of Ellen Wille, we'll talk about that in a sec. But if you're someone who has the smaller head, you might actually really like Ellen Wille. Now the density, there's not too much hair here. I love that. I love that so much. You can see as I bring the hair to the side, that's not a lot of hair, guys. But there's enough to cover my head. Does that make sense? It's not like we're working with no hair. We have an amazing amount of hair. Not so much where it's unrealistic, where we're wearing it and it's feeling heavy and we're feeling weighed down. It feels light It feels like I can just move around going throughout my day-to-day stuff and I'm gonna have a good time. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a wig. Some wigs feel like you're wearing a wig. This one on my head does not. And I'm curious to know how many of you have actually tried this style, because it took me a little while to decide that I, even wanted to give it a go. It looked cute online, but with other things online, how do we know that it's gonna look good on us? I didn't watch any reviews, I couldn't really find any on it, and so I decided, okay, let's just try. Really, really glad I did. I've been wearing this one like every day because it's so cute and it's so good for so many different occasions, like dinner out. My husband loves it, by the way. Dan, he's just obsessed with this cut. Like I don't know what it is. He keeps saying the waves, but I think what he means by the waves is that it comes in like with layers. It comes in, it frames your face, it frames your neck, and it's just a gorgeous wig. I love it for going out to dinner with friends. I love even wearing it for walking my dog around or taking Violet out for a stroller ride. I just think that it's very flattering. If I'm not wearing makeup, it still looks good on my head. It doesn't look out of place. It doesn't look too done up. It could be a casual Saturday or a Sunday at church or a dog walk or a grocery store shop or to hang out with your mom, whatever it is. Like, I feel like this is such a versatile wig. You can pin back front pieces because the lighter pieces were brought to the front, so it looks realistic. Like, there's so many cute styles. I could extend this video, make it like 45 minutes, just all about what I like about this wig, but I'm not gonna do that because I pretty much said everything that I wanna say. Oh, one thing I should mention that some of you might not be a fan of, but I don't personally care about, there's no monofilament top or part. You have a little bit on the crown. So instead, in that area, you have permatease, okay? Right now, I've left it in that crisscross. I've kept this crisscross because I think it just looks fine. Like, I don't think it looks like it's out of the box. I think it looks like I've styled it this way. That's why I've left it, because I don't think it needs to be changed. This wig is the exception. Normally, I get rid of that crissy-cross from out of the box, but this time around, I did not. I left it there. And you do have permatease, those little tiny little hairs that not only give your wig volume, but also cover the area. So yeah, some people don't like that. Some people would rather have a monofilament, but this one doesn't. And I think that that keeps the price point for an Ellen Wille wig a little lower than it would have been if you also had the monofilament, because you'd be paying for that, right? Because there's permatease, it's a little more basic on the top, but with an incredible extended lace front that goes into the ear tab. So I'm not complaining. I love that it's got the ear tabs. It's a glueless wig. You can take it off and on, no problem. Got the adjusters at the nape and the neck. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.